Now, when you play acoustic guitar, do you use the rounded edge or the rounded part?
No.
No,
I never turn it around.
never. Okay.
No, I mean I've tried it a couple times.
Yeah,
but,
I've heard that you're supposedly supposed to get more or better tone out of it.
I don't know. It's just different tone.
Right. I don't know if it's better.
Right. It's a different thing. Some people do it. They take the flatter side of it and slide it across the strings a little more than picking it. But I never do. Yeah, it's whatever people want to do. Right. Some people play with their fingers and they think playing with a pick is bad. Those people are assholes.
Exactly. What's that guy? Remember that guy on the fucking TV to buy his guitar and all of his fucking shit, and you'd fucking learn how to play guitar in a month?
In a month?
Well,
no, I don't remember who that was.
He fucking had the black hat with the fucking glasses. Jeez Louise, what the fuck was his name? It wasn't Sebastian. Now I'm gonna have to look it up.
You got me, man.
Come on, we're supposed to be on this shit.
Yeah.
So what's good?
What's good with you, man?
Everything.
Everything? What have you been doing this last week?
I can't remember.
That's good, man. We're gonna keep this podcast rolling. I don't recall. You're not testifying in front of Congress, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to not remember things.
My legal representation told me to.
I plead the fifth. I do not recall.
He used to sell his guitar. Esteban.
That's
the guy, man.
Yeah? I don't remember seeing anything from this guy.
Esteban. Oh, yeah. This guy's great. And he played with his fingers.
Okay. Was it
Flamingo?
like Spanish guitar?
Yeah, Spanish guitar.
All right.
Yeah, flamingo guitar.
It was on the special Spanish channels that I never watched?
Yeah, probably not.
In between all the Spanish soaps?
Those are really good, man.
I'm sure they are.
They are.
Yeah?
You just got to sit there and watch them with the volume turned all the way off.
All the way down? Do you read the subtitles?
No.
Just
sit there and watch.
A guy comes in. Maria.
Every girl turns around.
Yeah, I remember going down to Brazil for a business trip and they had their own soaps.
Oh, yeah.
Beleza pura.
Ooh, you watched that shit for a whole week, huh?
I remember every time I got back to the hotel room,
turn it on.
I turn it on. There it is. I have no idea what they're saying, but man, are they intense.
Did you learn any of the language prior to going?
Only a couple of words.
Yeah, just enough.
Like thank you is obrigado. And
obrigado.
There's a couple things. I learned ice because that was important to me as an American.
Yeah.
Going down there, we're used to, you get a drink from somewhere and it comes with ice, right? Like automatically. You go to McDonald's or whatever. And most of the rest of the world doesn't do that. Like
really?
Europe and South America, you got to ask for ice and they think it's weird. But so I asked for an orange soda with ice, and that would be a Fanta Laranja con gelo.
Shit, dude, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody's gonna call me out for pronunciation
that's
or something.
All right.
But
fuck them.
But just little words.
Because
here
technically,
and there.
what you just said was stick your ice cube in my
drink.
Enter the word that you want.
Fanta orange with ice.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I remember that was a crazy trip.
Did you go with other people from work?
There was one other guy that I went with, Larry, and he was a character.
Not Mo or Curly, just Larry.
Just Larry.
Fuck. He's the mean one.
Yeah. That was a cool trip, though, because we were going down there to work on our system that they were installing on their jet. Because that's when I was working at GE, doing aviation stuff. And we were building the air management system. Mm-hmm. And most of what I was working on was testing for this controller. And it was a dual-channel, DSP-based controller, a little box that's installed in, like, the rear portion of the aircraft.
It's not the black box, is it?
It was a black box, but not the black box.
Okay.
And so I was going down there to do some testing on that, update the software and connect to it. Right. And I was really excited. It was a cool trip. I'd never been I'd never been out of the country
prior?
Before that, actually, they did send me to Canada a little bit before that. And Canada's basically America.
Yeah, exactly.
Went to Toronto and hung out for a couple of days.
I heard Toronto's really kick ass.
I wouldn't know.
No, I mean, you weren't there long enough to enjoy it.
You go on these trips and you're basically in a building and doing your job, and who cares where you're at?
Right.
And especially if you're not going with other people or with a group, you don't get a chance to get out and see any of it.
Right, right.
I did make it to the CN Tower, though, because our director of engineering, he told me to go there.
Yeah.
He said, you got to check it out. You got to go there. And I had thought, because we were talking about places to eat.
Yeah.
Because he had been up there a couple times. This is up, I went to Pratt Whitney to do some testing. And so I thought he wanted me to have dinner there. So I go there, and you go inside. It's like the Space Needle.
Yep.
Right. And so you go all the way up. You ride the elevator up to the top. And they've got this rotating restaurant up there.
Sure.
It's really cool. It
Yeah.
looks really great. And I'm there by myself. And I sit down and I look at the menu, and everything's outrageous.
Oh, really?
Just crazy expensive.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you have a per diem, though, for...
Yeah, but it doesn't cover it. Not even close. So I'm sitting there, and I sent a text to my wife. I said, hey, I'm at this restaurant because they told me to come here, but it's super expensive. I really don't know if they're going to cover this. Do you mind... if we had to pay for it ourselves, would that be cool? This is back when we were like counting every fucking penny and all that stuff.
I get it.
And she's like, yeah, whatever. We'll make it. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So I ordered the cheapest thing on the menu. It was like some squash ravioli or something like that.
Yeah.
And butternut squash ravioli. And then after I had talked to her, I did end up getting a dessert. Again, like the cheapest one, but the cheapest one has like gold flake on the top of it and some chocolate thing. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm eating this going, this is ridiculous. There's no reason for me to be here. And the gold doesn't taste like anything.
No.
Special at all.
Exactly.
It's just for presentation.
It's decoration, sure. Was it a good experience, though? But, I mean, you're by yourself. So,
yeah, I mean, it was neat. And it was cool, but it definitely would have been better to have somebody to share it with.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Because it's like, okay, this is cool. But,
yeah.
I mean, did you bring a fucking book to read? I mean, was the atmosphere in the restaurant, like, was it vibrant? Was it one of, like, a quiet setting? I mean.
It was pretty quiet because there weren't that many people there. You know how, like, you go to like really fancy restaurants, and most of the time they're kind of empty because people can't fucking afford to go there.
Right.
And somehow they stay in business.
Well, fuck, because they're charging $80 for a fucking gold plate dessert.
Yeah, it was bad.
I bet.
But no, they ended up covering it, and I was really excited about
chocolate mousse with gold flake.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck. No, that's cool. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So they sent me down to Brazil to do this stuff. I'm really excited. And you got to get shots and shit before you go.
Yeah.
For all the crazy diseases that they have down there that we don't have. And then I was just sick as shit on the plane.
Uh-oh.
Everything just set in. Like, I don't know if it was because I was nervous to be going there or it was from the shots that I had.
Right.
Or what. But I'm just not doing well. And we get off the plane, and there's a driver there to pick us up and take us to the hotel. And it's like, say, a 2.5 hour drive or something like that.
Yeah.
And we get in there, and we're driving, and he wants to take us to a churrascaria.
Okay.
Which is a Brazilian steakhouse.
Okay.
Right? We have a couple here.
Yeah.
Texas State Brazil.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Fogo de Chao.
Okay.
Right? Those are our versions of it.
Uh-huh.
Right? And
I got a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you have guinea pig when you were down there?
No.
Okay.
Not as far as I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, so I'd never been to a place like this. I'd never even heard of a place like this. And you know, because you've been, they call it the meat attack. Right? Because the waiters all walk around with these swords,
right, and
full of meat, and they bring it over and cut you off a slice of whatever you want. They got chicken and steak and pork and other chicken,
lamb.
Yep. And there's a buffet that goes along with it. And we go here, and the driver's really excited to share this with us.
Oh yeah, I bet.
He's excited to be there.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around like, this looks awesome. I just can't fucking do it. So I powered through, right?
Because you're sick from whatever.
I'm sick. Yeah. I'm dying. And we got in the car. There was like another hour and a half after we were done eating there. And I was just like balled up in the back seat.
That's horrible.
Just waiting to get to the hotel.
Yeah, so at least you could try to relax a little bit.
Right. Trying to just, because it's like an 11-hour flight to get down there.
That's what I was going to ask next.
And then driving. And then, so we finally get to the hotel, and I get in the room, and I just am in the bathroom forever.
Oh, no.
Just
yeah.
Not
letting loose.
Not doing well.
Yeah, I bet.
And luckily, we got there like the day before we had to do anything.
Right.
Drive out.
How was it? I mean, so the next day, were you good? I'm sure you were probably a little sore, a little tired, probly a little dehydrated. Yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah. Okay, good.
But, so then we went down there, and they were building this thing. It was the first one. They hadn't even done the first flight testing of this plane.
Okay.
And they were putting it together in this hangar. And they've got all of these old planes just hanging out, stuff that they have stored, like old warplanes.
They're just taking parts off of them to put on the new plane to get it going.
No. No, it's just, it's not really a museum, but they're like storing it like it is a museum.
Sure.
So
it's probably somebody's personal fucking collection. I'm assuming, or maybe just the airport. I don't know.
It's the company is called Embraer. And the jet that we were working on was called the Phenom 300. And you can look it up. It's out now. It's available for purchase if you've got a little bit of money.
Yeah, I got. Yeah,
you buy your own corporate jet.
Sure, that'd be kick ass.
Yeah. I've seen some videos of it. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. I'm proud to contributed.
Yeah, most definitely.
In whatever way I did.
Were you able to fix or So definitely you went down there and you were able to take care of whatever issues.
Yeah.
Were you able to see it take off for the first time?
No, and that was a little disappointing because first flight testing was on the day that we were supposed to leave.
Yeah.
And everything in aviation takes way longer than it should.
Well, sure.
So
for great reasons, I'm assuming.
Right. Not trying to get them to rush it, but our flight left at a certain time, and we stayed as long as we could to try and see this thing go. We got so close that the jet was taxiing up and down the runway. Not even that. It was going like full power runs up and down the runway without taking off. So we just see this thing just rolling one way and then rolling the other way.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then somebody's like, well, that's it. We got to go.
Yeah, it's time. Tick, tick,
time
tick.
to go.
Right.
And I swear to God, they must have taken off as soon as we got out of range of where we could see it.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is very disappointing.
Heartbreaking, man. It's like, that's my baby. Yeah, at that point in time, you're down there for a week. Like, I want to see this damn thing fly now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Didn't get to do it.
Did they have a translator for you then?
Actually,
or are they pretty fluent?
Yeah, most of the Brazilians spoke very, very good English.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and that's not typical, I don't think, for Brazilian citizens, but because these guys
industry
knew,
right,
and I think certainly more of them speak English than Americans speak Portuguese.
I think that's probably.
You know how Americans are.
Yeah, I know.
We speak our English.
Yeah, English, exactly.
Y'all need to speak American so we can understand you.
You speak American? Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I think that's probably true for every language.
It was crazy down there. The everything's just a little bit different. Like
different in a good way, or
no, just different in a different way.
Yeah, different in a different way.
Like they have different cows than we do, like different breeds of cows.
Yeah.
So all the beef that you eat tastes slightly different. I can't even describe how, but it's not. You get a steak and you're like, there's something weird about the steak, and I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
But that might be something that they're actually feeding.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
More than the cow itself. And I could be wrong on that, but
it's probably a combination of both things.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But they're dairy, I think, for the same reasons.
Yeah.
But also, they don't really refrigerate stuff the way that we do. Going back to the ice thing.
Yeah.
Like, they sell milk in boxes on the shelf. And
so is it really considered milk then?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, it's milk. I don't know what process they put it through to make it safe to store it on the shelf.
Shelf-stable milk.
It's,
I mean, I've only seen powdered milk.
They drink that shit at room temperature, man.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's odd. It's odd.
Yeah.
We went to a place called Huacinco. It's a pizza place down there. And
I think that means 2 for pizza.
that means 5th Street.
See? 5th Street Pizza is what I meant to say.
And they were really excited to take us there because they're like, pizza, we got a good pizza for you to try. And we're like, yeah, cool. And we go there, and it was fine. But again, it was just like the cheese has this indescribable different taste that you can't put your finger on. And it's just that far outside of your expectations.
Yeah.
It's like a novelty. You go, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
but you know, it's not what you really want.
Right.
But so while we were there, they were also very excited to get me to try their national drink,
which is
a caipirinha.
Caipirinha.
And it's like sugar cane and some other liqueur. It's a lot like a mojito.
Okay.
But it's a slightly different.
Slightly different.
Yep. So they give me one. They buy it for me.
Yeah,
just because they want to watch me drink it.
Fucking pizza and
and it's strong too.
Yeah.
I drink it. I go whoo, and they go ah.
Oh yeah.
Look at it. I think he likes it.
Yeah, American. Right. You can't handle our liquor. Right. That's cool, man.
Yeah. And I'll say the last thing I'll say about Brazil is it was really surprising to me when you drive through, say, the country.
Yeah.
They have sugarcane fields just like we have cornfields.
Right.
Just as far as you can see, sugarcane.
That's awesome.
So it's like all sugar. It's like all
sugar everywhere.
Oh, gosh.
Well, the thing that's crazy, though, is they have like 3 growing seasons because their winters aren't as harsh as ours are.
Right.
And after they harvest, the rest of the field just sits and ferments. So you're driving along, and all you can smell is hot, garbagey, fermenting sugar. It's not a good smell.
Yeah, I bet not.
It's bad. It's like if you have a bag of grass clippings or whatever.
Oh, no.
That smell mixed with, like, alcohol, sugar.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That is the worst. I know when my son doesn't empty out the bag.
Uh-huh.
And it's in the garage. Oh,
yep.
What the hell?
What is that?
Jeez Louise.
Super strong.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess that's interesting, though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they produced that much sugar cane down there.
Yeah, it was nuts. But that was my time in Brazil.
That's awesome, man.
Have you
never
been to Brazil? Have you spent any time significantly in any other country?
Just Cancun, just Mexico.
Cancun? That's on vacation?
Yeah, vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we obviously, the wife and I went to go visit the locals, which was nice.
To visit the locals?
Yeah.
What does that mean? You get out of the touristy area?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, let's get off of this fucking, Old Navy, Gator, Oakley sunglasses. Like, no, we got this at home.
You want to go see the real Mexico.
I fucking want to go like down.
Do you though? Do you want to see the real Mexico?
And then, I'll tell you
Mexico?
what. So we get offered pot as soon as we get out of the taxi.
Oh, sure.
At this flea market. We asked the taxi driver, like, where are we going?
Marijuana?
Pretty much.
You want some mota?
Yeah.
You want some mota?
Yep. Marijuana. I'm like, no, man, I'm good. He's like,
no, man.
And then he's following me around.
Cocaine?
Yeah, exactly.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
No,
he's
man.
following me around. And I'm like, dude, I'm good. But
I don't want nothing.
And I finally told him, like, dude, look, I'm good. And if I need anything, I know where you are. I'm going to find you, okay?
I'll find you.
So I was firm enough that he understood what the hell I was saying. But, yeah, it was interesting. It was cool.
Yeah.
You know, go down there. I mean, we just bought whatever.
Sure.
You know how it is when you're vacationing. Whatever. It's not anything special, but it is to the people that you're bringing it back home to.
Sure.
And, the little girls, I just couldn't believe how these girls were just wanting us to buy these damn bracelets that they made. And they were making a fortune off of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of handmade stuff down there.
And of course I did. I'm like, I see these three little Latinas. I'm like, here's some, and I'm giving them American dollars, and they see they see the American dollars, dude. Oh wow, like, and I'm like, really? Here's go,
Like, you can sell them for like $1 million down there.
Man, yeah, it was kind of weird. It was cool though. The food was awesome.
Yeah,
food was awesome. I learned that you can't have the women on the left side if you're walking towards oncoming traffic, or with traffic. You cannot have your girl on the street side. I
thought that it was a general rule that you're supposed to be between the traffic and your girl.
Yes.
No matter what.
Well,
no matter which direction
the taxi driver stopped when we got out. We just got out of we didn't think anything of it. We were just walking, And you're probably right. That is the proper way. But he's like, hey, you guys got to switch places. Tell your wife because they'll think that she's a prostitute.
Oh.
And I was like, really? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and this was in the middle of the daytime.
Let me ask her.
Yeah, exactly.
What side do you want to be on, honey?
Yeah, babe. You want me to be the prostitute? You want to be the prostitute?
Let's do some quick calculations. Right. Who's going to bring in more money here?
Right, exactly.
Gigolo Rob.
Exactly. Or I'll stay on the outside. I'll stay on the street side, babe. But yeah, that was about it. It was cool. It's super touristy. It's Cancun. What do you expect?
Yeah. I don't even remember where in Mexico we were. We had gone down on a cruise. No, that's in the Dominican. But we had gone down to Mexico on this cruise, and it was like a one-day thing. You go in, and it's like a shopping trip.
Oh, yeah.
So they take you to this obviously very purpose-built touristy shopping center, and it's the same thing.
Yep.
And every price is negotiable.
Yeah, that was the cool thing.
You go in and they go, you'll be looking at something, a lot of handmade stuff.
Yep.
And like we're looking at this hammock. And we bought this hammock, just so you know, we've never put it up. It's in my closet right now.
Come on.
Yup.
Seriously?
Never put it up when we bought it.
Do have a hammock somewhere.
That's right.
I felt like we should have gotten
We need to put it up down here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not one that hangs from a tree, is it? Or
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Because I've never tried to put it. But we walk in and we're looking at them and we're like, hey, hammock, a Mexican hammock. We should get one.
Handmade at that.
This is cool. And so we say, yeah, how much? And they're like, for you, $65. And we're like, I'm not giving you $65 for this fucking hammock. I'll tell you that much right now. And you do the little dance, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess we're not really interested, and we're just gonna walk.
We're gonna walk away.
No. Wait for it. I can do 50. Mm-hmm. And we go. I don't know. We look at each other, and I'm asking Jess like, how much would you actually pay for this hammock? She goes, I don't know, 30. So I turn around and I go, we'll give you 30. And she thinks about it. She goes, Okay, 30.
Okay, 30. You damn right, 30. Shit. My ass.
And she knew that it wasn't worth more than that.
Hell no.
You know.
She was trying to triple her money for crying out
loud.
loud.
Absolutely.
Good for her.
Odds are she didn't make that shit anyway.
Well, you know what, though? How many times did she get those fuckers?
Oh.
For 65.
Absolutely.
Hell yes.
Absolutely do it.
Oh, honey, I just gotta have it. I don't know, baby. What do you think?
$65. God damn.
Yeah. Speak American. Oh, fuck, man. You know the cool thing, though, too? I forgot to mention, we went down there and we seen the fucking pyramids, the Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza?
That was fucking kick-ass.
Was it?
Man.
The ruins?
I like that.
You
I like it.
I
like it.
Like, just for the history of it, or you like just seeing broke down rubbly shit?
It really wasn't broke down and rubbly, though. Like, people.
Really?
No, dude, it was in pretty fucking good shape, man. And I was, like, pretty goddamn amazed to see the size of these fucking rocks.
Now, how close do you get? Can you go inside of it?
They don't let you inside anymore.
Can't go inside. But they used to.
They used to.
Interesting.
There were paintings on the wall, and they said that the humidity that people after they were started to cause decay of the paint, whatever they used over the years. So that's what they said. So they got it roped off.
Maybe.
But you can get right up to it.
Interesting.
It was interesting. It was cool. It was really cool to see. I mean, especially the way that they bring you to it. Little walkway around, you know, I mean, of course once again, it's a tourist trap in a sense of all the shit that they're trying to sell you before you get there, even though you've already paid your, you know.
Absolutely.
Whatever. I don't even remember how much it cost, but, yeah, when you come around the corner and you see it, you're like, holy shit. It's bigger than you think it is, for sure. I mean, TV doesn't do it any justice. You know, pictures don't do it any justice.
Yep.
No, when you see it in person, though, it's cool. It's cool. And then everything else that's back there, because they were just digging up, I mean, the earth and just finding all kind of things. Like, you know, I mean, they were discovering things as we were there, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
They still got shit to dig up.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, this was a little while ago, but...
Sure.
But the one thing that was probably fascinated me the most was a walkway that they had made, and it was like, I mean, just as straight can be for miles. This walkway that was done in this white powdery substance to create like a curb, all the way down this walkway, and it was. I mean, you just sit there and you look at it, and you're like, holy shit! I mean, it doesn't sway from one side to the other. I mean, they said that they've taken like, they go out there and they measure every, you know, to the inch. I mean, this thing is just fucking perfectly straight. And I'm like, what? It's mind blowing to me. Like, what? Wait a second now.
Yeah.
They make fucking sidewalks that are still crooked as hell right now, you know, and streets that are still, you know, I mean.
That's right.
But, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Twice as long to make
Twice as long, yeah.
We're learning about like ancient Egypt and like
Yeah.
cities right now.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah. I like that too. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was the highlight. And then me getting sick. I was actually sick during that part of the trip. So while I was on the bus,
was it from them shots you had to get?
I don't know what it was from.
Plane ride.
Yeah, probably the damn plane ride with all that stale ass air in it. Like I'm sneezing and coughing.
Yeah. On
the bus, and everybody's just like, stay away from that guy, you know. Just stay away from that. I'm trying to let him know, like, just put me in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
So I don't have to bother anybody, you know.
So like, how many people thought that you were a local?
Lots.
Really?
Yes.
Did they just come up to you and start speaking Spanish?
Pretty much.
What a.
Yep. And I'm like,
mi amigo.
I'm like, time out. I don't know a word you're saying, bud.
No speaking the Spanish.
I
don't know.
only speak Americano. Don't speak Spanglish.
Now, was there ever a situation where you thought that helped you? That people expected that you were from there and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially down at the flea market.
You think you're like less of a mark?
Well, yeah, because then they couldn't sell me like they wanted to, you know, like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, oh, okay. You know, and then they just kind of leave me alone and let me look. And knowing that if I want anything that I would ask them at that point in time. But yeah.
Nice.
That was nice. The Canadians down there were pretty cool.
Canadians?
Yeah, there was a shit ton of Canadians.
Canadians of Mexico?
I guess.
Well, they just skip over the U.S. now?
Yeah, they just skip over the U.S. They don't want nothing to do with us anymore.
There's no reason to come here anymore.
No. They're like, if we want to go to America, we'll just go to Michigan or Minnesota.
Yeah. Minnesota.
North Dakota.
Same affectation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. North Dakota.
Just everybody.
Any other state? Nah, the hell with
really
it. We're just gonna... But yeah, they were the nicest people.
Of course they are.
They're so nice.
Fucking Canadians.
They were. Especially the French Canadian. I couldn't understand a word they were saying.
Oh, no.
Man, they were so nice when they were cussing me out, I bet. For coughing and sneezing on the bus. They just turn around and be like, oh, and just give me a big old smile and say something that I had no idea what they were saying.
No, it's okay, mon ami.
Yeah. It was great. I love them guys. We all got drunk on the bus that day. That was
really?
Nice. Yeah.
Day drinking?
Yeah.
Man, I love day drinking.
That was part of the bus ride.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you get on the bus and they say, here you go, this is included?
Yeah.
Was it Mexican beers or all tequila or what's going on?
Pretty much anything that
you want.
Yeah, pretty
Margaritas?
much anything you want it.
Happy hour.
Yeah, happy hour from 9 o'clock in the morning.
No ice in sight.
Everything was chilled, believe it or not.
Was it?
So yeah. I mean, dude, it was fucking hot.
They knew.
Yeah, it was hot.
Americans coming down.
The car ride or the bus ride home. So okay, you get on the bus, you make a couple of stops at the resorts to pick up people, and now you're going 2-3 hour trip, right? One way. You get out. Everybody wants you to buy their shit. Blah blah blah. You go see the pyramids, the white sand sidewalks, the God. I'm looking at space. What am I looking through? What am I?
Telescope?
No. What's the?
An observatory?
Thank you, observatory.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can't think of a word, I just start like hand creating the.
We'll figure it out, man. We'll get there.
Charades, basically, for those of you that can't see what the hell I'm doing. So,
dome, circle, ball,
right, yeah, exactly. So yeah, then you get back on the bus. You drink a bunch of beer and tequila. They sing songs because they're trying to get you in the mood. Then they take you to this restaurant, which was cool. So your party, your own restaurant, and I'm sure that they probably have multiple places or bus trips like this. And then go and eat. You're kind of like the same thing. You're like, oh, so this is what it really tastes like.
It's all right.
Here, you want this? Sure you don't want any of this? Here, no, try it. You'll like that.
Tell you what, I'm gonna get a steak when we get back to the hotel.
Yeah, damn right. And then when you get back on the bus and you're going home, they took us down this. I mean, they took us basically in the fucking desert. So it was totally different going there than it was coming back home.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, it's kind of weird.
So they just took you a different route on purpose?
I guess so. I really don't know why, but
it's because the fucking cartel has shut down the other route.
That's because, well, there are fucking armed fucking police officers on this route. Like, yeah, with fucking M16s.
Really?
Yes, twice we got stopped.
Really?
Yes.
Now, do they get on the bus then?
One of them gets on the bus. The bus driver has to give them all this fucking paperwork. The guy, the tour guide, he's talking to him, hey, this is us, blah, blah, blah. Here's all of our paperwork. You come and look. He gets on there on the bus and kind of looks, and then you're like, okay, hey, and by then everybody's kind of shit-faced anyway, so it's
right.
It's kind of like one of those things like,
hey,
yeah, you want a beer? Right, you want a beer, man? You want a shot? Right, exactly. And he's like, no, okay, and then he gets off, and then you go to the, you're like, fuck.
It's fucking federales.
Fuck, man. This is real shit down here, Yeah. Like, fuck, but yeah, that was the highlight of it. Not bad. Yeah. And then just drink the rest of the time from 7 in the morning till 7 in the morning. And just drink.
That's fantastic. Any other notable vacations?
Well, I mean, it's always a vacation when we go down to Missouri.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, man.
Now you're going down there to visit family, right?
Yeah.
Got the family in Missouri.
Yeah, the wife has family in Missouri. There's a part of the highway that we get on right out of St. Louis, and I call it the zone because by then I'm like fucking numb. And all I want to do is basically just smoke cigarettes, drink coffee, and turn the music fucking way up so I can just stay awake.
Right.
Now.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, because I just drove out of Illinois, and I'm like, oh, God, that was the worst fucking thing ever.
That's like 5.5, 6 hours down to the bottom of Illinois, right?
I think it's about 5, yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I
try to beat my time every time I go. So, I mean, that's
when you go with kids too, it adds so much time because you got to stop
and pee,
and then
blah blah
20
blah.
minutes later you got to stop because
somebody forgot to go pee.
Oh God! And I get so mad. I'll just real quick with this. Every time we stop, I tell everyone, "You got to go, get out."
Right.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Don't say you don't have to go and stay in the car.
I don't care if you have to go. Whatever is there or not there, you're going to fucking just piss it out. And they get so mad at me. Dad, I don't have to go. Why? I don't want to get out of the car. I'm tired.
Oh,
get out of the car.
You better get your...
Especially Vanessa, because she's older now, and she thinks that she's got it under control. And so when she does it, we'll stop, and she will refuse to get out of the car, so I just give up.
Right.
And then fucking half an hour later or something, she's like, I gotta go now. Like, fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you.
You're gonna hold it till the next one.
Right.
Till the next one.
Till the next one.
Yeah.
Well, when's the next one? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not now.
Yeah. You know what? You know when the next one is? When the fucking gas light comes on. How about that? Yeah. When the fucking gas light comes on, that means I got 11 miles left. There you go.
We'll find it.
And I just filled up.
Right. It's just amazing to me how it can go from nothing at all, not having to go, to, oh my God, it's an emergency.
Yeah.
So quickly.
Isn't that something? Because
it's infuriating.
Half an hour ago, you didn't have to go, and then you went to the gas station and got yourself a 64-ounce whatever, and you drank that in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and now you got to go.
Yep.
Yeah, well, too bad. You know what you do? Hover over that cup. That cup should be big enough. Just hover over it. It'll catch you. No, not at all. No, okay, but
so you're in the zone.
Yeah, no,
you're in Missouri in the zone.
Because so we get out of St. Louis. We get out of St. Louis.
Waving at the arch.
Yeah, the arch is cool.
Yeah, we've been in it once.
Budweiser, it's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, for all those people that like St. Louis, I guess that's cool.
Yeah, no, my wife's family, they've got that disease.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, moving on. Well, anyway. Yeah, so as soon as we get out of St. Louis, there's a little gas station that we always go to. We go in there. The same old lady's been working there since we've been married for 2 years now. Yeah, I think she owns it, runs it. She's still there. She still looks dead, so you never know, like, should I touch her? Should I not touch her?
Just poke her with one finger and see if she falls over.
Right, but she always has one eye open, so you're good. So, okay. But when we get back on the highway from there, that's when the fun starts.
Okay.
Man, because it just seems like you could just open it up and just go.
Really?
Oh, man.
No cops.
I don't think they really care. I don't really think they care. I mean, dude, when I tell you I'm going, I'm like 85, 90. 100. If I can get to 100 at a couple of the, downhill stuff, we're just going to let it cruise. Just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
I've never I like to hit it like that.
Never gotten the van up to 100 with all the kids in it.
No,
I definitely have not done that.
Right. A couple of times. Yeah. It's the best. I love it.
You know what? That is one of the greatest joys of being a dad, isn't it?
Yes.
Driving the car with the whole family in it, and whatever you can do to fuck around. You go down the road that is up and down and makes your stomach feel fucked up.
I'm hitting the gas a little
bit harder.
Let's
go. Crest over that hill because the kids love it.
Like turn the wheel and you're like,
right, you go back and forth slaloming, making the whole van rock a little bit, and everybody's like, oh.
Is the wife in the car when you're doing this?
Oh, absolutely.
Does she like it?
No, she fucking
yeah,
hates
exactly.
it.
Renee's like punching me. She's like, if you
better
don't
stop that
this shit right
you're gonna crash us. Oh my God.
especially for like rushing somewhere. She's like, no.
Renee used to work at a retail store in the mall. And there would be nights that it would be really shitty weather outside. I'd be like, you know what? I'll drive you to work and pick you up.
Yeah.
Me and the kids would get there about 20 minutes early, dude, and just fucking do donuts in the parking lot.
Shit, yes.
Oh, my God. That was the best. The best.
Yeah.
Really fast. She's like...
And of course, I tell the kids, hey, now, we do this shit because I'm cool like that, and we're going to have some fun. So
if you guys want to do this again,
don't tell. Who are we not supposed to tell? Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell your mother.
Because if you do, what's going to happen?
Nope.
She's going to kill me. Try to, attempt to. Probably in my sleep.
Get shut down.
She's going to make me something that I like to eat, and then who knows what's going to be in there.
That's right.
Red-X, my stomach will...
Rat paws.
Anyway, yeah, so what do the kids do as soon as she gets out? She gets in the car, gets settled. Hey, what'd you guys cook for dinner? What's going on, homework or anything like that, blah, blah, blah. There's always one of them in the back.
Dad was doing donuts! It was great!
Dad did donuts!
And he said, don't tell you.
Holy shit. And I'm just looking in the mirror and have you ever seen Superman when he's got like the
laser eyes?
Yeah. And I got laser eyes in the mirror and they're I can see their eyes turning red now.
And you go, you done fucked up.
Yes.
You fucking ruined it for everybody.
And then, then all the bickering starts. Did you really do that in my car? Did you do that? No. What, babe, it was kind of slick out. It's been snowing, I just turned the corner.
I accidentally slid a little bit, and they thought that was donuts. I told them that was donuts.
Right. And then as we drive past the tire marks, we look like NASCAR. Yeah.
Circles.
Yeah, so...
Big circles.
Yeah, it was cool. That was fun. Man, you still got young kids, man. My kids are old now.
Yeah. There's that.
It's a different kind of fun now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a debate club in my house.
Yeah, that's Vanessa all day.
Yeah, exactly. Then the fun if you don't clean your room up, I'm gonna tickle the hell out of your whatever. Whatever. you know what I mean? Though,
what kind of punishment is that?
Well, yeah, exactly. Because I'm the good cop. I'm the good cop.
The good cop.
Yes, Renee's the bad cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't think there's a good cop in my house. You're gonna clean this room up.
Yeah.
And you're not coming out of this room until it's clean.
Isn't it funny though the way that you talk to the kids and the way that she talks to the kids?
She's a lot more like, just do it because I said so.
Yes.
And I'm more like, I try to be more like, look.
Yes.
Look, we're all on the same team here. I'm not doing this to be mean. I'm not mad at you. This is not a punishment. This is what we have to do.
Yep.
And you're responsible for doing this. Can you please just do this? Please, for me.
Right.
Help me out.
Help me help you.
Right.
Help me help you.
I try to at least...
My room, just now, and then I cleaned it, and I'm like, yes, now.
Right. Yeah. I get it.
It's like, we're on the same team.
Yep. I tell them that all the time.
That's it.
I tell them, look, guys, it's our house, not her house or it's our house. Mm-hmm. We all got to put in our 20%, our 25%, whatever. Come on, this is what I'm asking of you. It's not that bad, blah, blah, blah. I'll help you if you need a little bit. And I usually don't help them. But we're going there trying to motivate them, if anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, her. God damn it, is that room done yet? I told you the other day that those clothes had to be out. She's going to kill me for this, but.
Yeah, if she listens to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, she will. Oh, she listens
Good on
to
you. Thanks, Renee. We really appreciate spending the time with us. Jess won't.
You know what, though? If it
Jess won't listen to the show.
No?
No, she doesn't listen to anything I do.
Oh, come on.
No, she doesn't.
Wait till I see her.
Yeah, you should. You should.
My feelings.
You should mention it to her.
I'm going to.
Bring it up.
I think I will.
Yeah. Ask her. Just all you got to do is ask her what she thought of the last episode.
I will.
See what she says. She makes something up. She'll probably make something up.
You think that's what she's going to say?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Well, and it's to the point now, too, where I'll ask her if she even wants to come out to our shows anymore. And she always does. And she acts like she has a good time. But, I'm just like, she's been to, every
show
one
that
of
you
them.
Played, right.
And I, if it was me, I don't know that I would want to come see.
Right.
You know, basically, we got new songs and shit like that, but it's basically the same damn show. I mean, how many times can you do that? But, so she'll still do that.
Yeah.
But this she just can't.
She can't get yet.
Can't do.
Does she listen to any podcast at all?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
So it's not that it's us specifically.
Sure.
Vanessa does.
Yeah.
She listens to a bunch of podcasts.
Yeah.
She won't listen to this.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to have a talk with her, too.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell her that I put my 3 hours in to listen to hers.
Yeah. Woo. Did you make it all the way through?
No, not yet. I'm lying.
I'll give it to them. It was their first one that they ever tried to do. And obviously, we're not that fucking experienced at it either.
No.
But, yeah, they were just still trying to put it all together. And they had the idea they were going to edit a whole bunch of shit out of it. And I just don't think they've gotten around to doing it. So,
Yeah. So one and done?
in its raw form, it's 3 hours, whatever. But I don't think they planned on releasing it that way. But
are they planning on doing, creating another one? Or
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was kind of an achievement for them to all actually get together to do the one. And then I don't know that anybody's really committed to it after that.
Right.
Which is easy to do. And they're high school kids and they got shit to do. And
Yeah. But, man, I just think that they would have so much to discuss being high school kids and seeing the world just view it different than we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting.
Well, I think if that were the format of their show, but
Right. I don't know. Yeah. It didn't sound like that was the format.
as it is, no, as I understand the show, the format of their podcast that they're doing, it's high school
Yes.
analyzed through the lens of like Dungeons and Dragons character types.
Yeah.
And so they spent a good bit of time going through and trying to identify who's who. Like, who would a wizard be? And
then they're picking students out or
groups
teachers.
of students.
Yeah.
Groups of students, yeah. So, like, the jocks are this and the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. You got the
Yeah.
Right.
cheerleaders. How can you skip it?
Where do you fall in at? Where do you label yourself at?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I always said too. I never did.
I don't know.
Yeah. I never label myself
hell no.
in a group.
Whatever.
I never felt like I fit into a group, but I was
Right.
never bothered by it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm me, whatever.
Original.
That's right.
Right.
They still talk about me at school.
I'm sure they probably do.
Vanessa told me that they do.
Really?
Well, because me and Jess were kind of a topic of conversation.
Oh, sure.
When we were there.
Yeah.
Because
For all the right reasons.
I guess she got pregnant and we got married.
Yeah.
So we were married in high school.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
I think every boy and girl should do that.
I don't know about that.
I think it would be great.
I don't know. I think there's. I don't think it's for everybody.
Well,
I don't.
sure.
I absolutely don't regret doing it. And,
No, hell no.
I was as sure then as I am now
Yeah.
about any of it, and I think it was the right decision for us.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's atypical, and especially since we were in the academy program, the gifted program, and those people are known for being kind of goody two shoes, straight edge, follow the rules kind of people. And here we are. I'm knocking her up, and we're getting hitched. Still going to school.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Vanessa said that her one teacher, Mr. McCoy, was telling a story that obviously was about us, and didn't realize that Vanessa's our daughter.
That
was
her.
her.
That daughter that was pregnant like over 20 years ago or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No,
So-
was he bad mouthing? I mean, or was he just using?
he was using us as an example.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
don't do this.
Saying basically what I just said.
Right,
That
right.
Gifted kids aren't usually like this. But let me tell you a story about these,
But, I
these
mean-
two crazy bastards.
But humans in general at 16 years old are
Wait, no, Vanessa should tell
I can't
us
say
like
because
that.
Tina's down here, but yeah,
Like-
everybody
like-
knows.
Like, okay, so she should tell Mr. McCoy that she is that baby.
I think she did.
And he's like,
He's like,
sorry.
well, all right then.
I mean, shit, that was what? How Vanessa's what? 17?
Vanessa is almost 18 years old.
This
She
month.
will be 18 a
month.
week from today.
Wow.
That's fucking nuts.
Wow. Congratulations, man.
Thanks. It's something.
Yeah.
Wait, is today the 12th?
No.
Well, no, and I say that, and I say
it's
that.
the 8th.
I say that.
No, I
because
know.
it's
I'm
like-
with you 100%.
Yeah, man. I mean, at that age, dude. I mean, fuck, dude. You don't even know who you are for crying out loud.
I know.
I mean, let's face it. You really don't. You're just now starting to really.
I don't know. I feel like I had it figured out.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah,
feel
I was
like...
gonna say that. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped.
I don't know that everyone does.
Right.
But
right.
I was pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that my worldview has changed drastically
From that time,
from
sure.
then till now, and I think that my greater ethic has remained the same.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way I think about things.
In a sense, you kind of are right because we are who we are, and yeah, I mean,
sometimes.
yeah,
And I think I don't know. I was always in a rush to grow up,
yeah.
and just like now.
For anything particular, I mean, just
No,
because
I just really hated being treated like a kid.
Yep.
And even if that was appropriate, and even if I deserved
yeah.
it, I hated it.
Yeah,
I was definitely in a hurry
yeah,
to grow up,
yeah.
or at least be viewed that way. So I don't know. I think, I had
Like a bug that's past you.
I had it figured out
Early,
on,
yeah.
and shit,
That's great.
We've been married fucking 18 years.
Shit, I still don't have it figured out. I don't think I ever will.
Yeah,
I think I got it figured out to not having it figured out. And you know what? And
you
I
just
love
accepted
it. And I love
where
it.
it's at.
No, not at all. No, I don't. No, fuck no. No, never.
Never.
No.
Constantly moving.
Exactly.
Improving.
Yeah. Trying to.
Yeah.
One way or the other. I
Getting
mean,
better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But yeah, I like that. That's the fun part.
Yeah. So, while all this was going on, there was one other couple that
They were
got
doing
pregnant.
They were doing the do.
They were doing the do.
Yeah.
And I don't remember too much about them, except the kid's name was James Bond.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Shut up.
Yes, it was. This poor kid, his parents named him James Bond.
Dude, that's not a poor kid, dude. That's fucking kick ass,
No,
dude.
no.
I bet you he and remember when you got to fill out for the test?
Yeah.
I bet you he just did doubles real seven.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. James Bond.
The kid though,
Oh my God. Was he more of the Sean Connery James Bond?
No.
Or was he
he was more the guy that you would never cast to be James Bond. And I'm sure he was a really nice guy, and I never hung out with him or got to know him or anything,
Right.
so I don't want to shit on him.
Right.
For real, but
Yeah.
but
'Cause you know he's gonna listen to
He's the
this.
last guy. If you stood him up in a
Right.
lineup of 100 people, pick out the one that's named James Bond. He's at the last.
yeah.
He's the end of the list.
Bond. James Bond. Oh my
There's a kid
God.
at our school
Yeah,
whose
red
mom
hair.
is
He's
a
real
teacher.
scrawny.
No.
There's a
Uh-huh.
Ginger.
Okay,
Yep.
so there's a kid at our school whose mom is a teacher, and his name is James Versino. So my math teacher is his mom, but he's in my 5th art class, and he doesn't even have her class.
That's weird, isn't it?
So
That is weird.
And I can tell he's not okay with it. He's like,
Oh
Right.
yeah, he's embarrassed that his mom's the teacher at the school.
I bet he is. Poor guy. Because he can't do that. Kid can't do.
He can't do anything about it.
No. He can't do anything wrong either.
He can't get away with
man,
anything,
Come
no.
on.
he's not even in her
Don't make me
class.
call your mom.
Don't make me call your mom here.
You know what? Go down.
Yeah,
exactly.
Come to the office.
Go down and see your mom. Go down and let your mom know that I sent you down there.
And one of the kids keeps threatening to say "Oh, I'm gonna tell your mom about your grades" or something like that. If you don't let me have some of your food.
What? How's lunch at school? Is it good? No.
It's
Do you bring your own? Do you bring your own or no?
No.
Yeah, you get it there. You like it? Well, I mean, yeah, no, maybe a little bit.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
so okay, so what was good last week?
What do you mean what was good last week? Oh, you mean
What
like,
was good? What did you have
okay,
good last week
so
for
there's,
lunch?
Like, garlic bread pizza, which is like garlic sauce, and
Yeah.
then like bread, like a half loaf of bread, and then like cheese.
Yeah.
Just like cheese on top, and that's it. Just like garlic bread pizza. That's it. That's like.
That sounds
There's
pretty
also,
good.
Like a big circle, like deep dish pizza thing.
Yeah, that sounds good. I love pizza.
Like, I think they used to do like build your own Subway subs, but they don't do it anymore.
Really?
Like, they used to do it like the first month,
and then they
just
stopped.
stopped. I don't know what it was, but she kind of explained it. She's like, the district doesn't allow it anymore, and I'm like,
Yeah, because
why?
you know that. Well, because Michelle Obama helped change the food pyramid, especially for the schools.
yeah. And now they like sell bottled water.
Your dad's
and everything,
laughing
too.
at me, but
Like they
she
actually
she
like,
did
sell
help
bottled
change
water there.
the school lunch program,
So actually,
which
like
I thought was
every day I bring like some
Yeah.
money to school
Crap.
and like buy water.
You thought it was crap?
I
Yeah,
just buy
honest
water
to God.
there.
Yeah,
I,
just
like,
buy
literally-
water.
Yeah, I buy a bottle of water and I'm like, you know what? No more chocolate milk.
yeah,
Bye.
right, milk.
Milk.
Who drinks milk?
Drinks milk?
Who drinks milk for crying out loud? Cows
drinks
don't.
milk
Cows
anymore?
don't even drink milk.
I love milk.
Cows don't even drink milk.
Like there's a tongue twister that.
Do you
makes
know who
say
drinks milk? Babies,
That's who it's for.
right? Babies.
I swear to God, I love milk. I have a gallon of milk at work for just me.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of milk do you drink?
2%.
Yeah.
Yep, all day.
Like whole milk.
You know what? Going back to Mexico, the whole milk down there is absolutely delicious.
Is it?
Yes.
Do they serve it room temperature? It's cold.
No, it was cold. But man, it was so good.
What was good about it?
It was like freaking, it was almost like eating or drinking ice cream.
Whoa.
Really? Was
Yeah.
it like sweeter?
That, like,
It wasn't,
like
it,
actually sounds amazing. Like whoa.
it did have a little bit of a sweetness to it,
Uh-huh.
but it wasn't like a sugar sweetness. It was almost like a natural sweetness.
I got you.
And I just thought it was really weird. And it was good though.
It was good though.
Yeah, it was
sounds
good.
good.
It was good.
Like, you've compared it to like the whole milk that we have here?
Yeah, totally different.
Totally different.
Like
Wow.
almost more on the lines of a coffee creamer almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just drinking half and half.
In a sweet half and half.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, I had it in cereal, so maybe that
Whoa.
played a little bit of part though, the sweetness. But yeah,
sure.
Yeah, but yeah, only babies drink milk.
And fucking goo goo gaga.
Yeah, I know. Me
Drink
too.
that
I
shit all
drink
day.
it too. So the school lunch program. Or the school lunch. You said pizza's good. What else is good? What about fruit? You guys do fruit?
Well, we do applesauce.
Yeah.
There's like sometimes cups of fruit and sometimes grapes and sometimes kiwi. It just like depends.
Yeah. Do you like kiwis?
Yeah, they have kiwis. Like
What
they
kind
do
of
have-
fancy ass fucking
That's awesome.
kiwi? Did you ever have
No,
kiwi
no,
at
they
school lunch?
Literally, what
I
they do
can't-
is they
I don't
take a
recall that,
kiwi.
no.
They literally take a kiwi, cut it in half,
Half.
and put it in a plastic bag,
Yeah.
and then you can scoop it out and just eat it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know
I don't
what?
like it, but
Does it remind you of strawberries?
Just because strawberry and kiwi always go together?
I mean, I guess
mean,
so.
they do,
Like,
like-
I don't know. It's so
they
weird
also
for
do
me.
like slushies too, which are like sometimes like strawberry and mango or like blue raspberry and lemon.
That sounds really good.
But
Blue raspberry
Man,
and
school
lemon.
lunch has really come up since
I
I was in
know,
school.
right? I'm just so used to getting like that.
and people at school are always saying
The-
they're crappy, and I'm like,
The meat. What was the meat?
everything.
I don't know what it was. It was probably some kind of a
Mystery meat.
pork meat filler and
well,
mashed
they also do mini
potatoes.
corn dogs too. You know what I like?
They should not do that.
Yeah,
School should not serve corn dogs.
They still have mini corn dogs too.
mini.
Yeah.
Well,
Also
if
they
you eat
serve-
12 mini
serve,
corn
like,
dogs, that's a corn dog.
Right.
French corn sticks. They French toast sticks, not
Oh,
French
yeah.
corn sticks, baby.
French toast sticks. And
Oui,
they
oui.
also do like scrambled eggs. So I'm like,
So you get breakfast food for lunch
yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But they don't include syrup anymore.
Really?
They used to.
They
when I
took
was
it out
in-
now.
Yeah, no, they don't.
because they can't find somebody that can make it that's
probably not.
gonna fit into that Michelle Obama's nutritional program. That's why.
I tell you what, though.
You laugh at me, but no, time out, man. Time out. You need to go. Have you ever? I'm sure you've looked at it, right? And I'm sure you've heard all about it. The Michelle Obama, how she changed.
It just passed under the radar for me. I know that she spent a lot of time.
She did.
She did a lot of work.
She did.
Trying to improve the school lunch program and get kids to exercise and eat better and all that shit.
Yeah.
And good for her, man. I got nothing bad to say about it.
No, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I just wish they could have done a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then I think that they should have dropped some money into some agriculture for the kids as well. I think every school should have a garden. I think every kid should learn how to grow their own food.
Vanessa's taking a horticulture class.
Okay.
That's cool.
But yeah, I think it'd be great, personally.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get these teachers on here one day.
Ask the teachers.
Ooh, ask the teachers.
All their opinions about everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Life.
The kids.
Yeah, how you liking your job?
Hey, so what's the best part of school for you? Other than your friends. Because I already knew where you're going to go. You're going to go friends, lunch, and recess.
Friends, lunch, recess.
You even get a recess, right?
No,
yeah, right. So what's your best part?
There's one class that's my favorite.
Okay.
Second hour.
Orchestra.
Yeah.
That's your favorite. What do you like about orchestra?
Because you get to play music, right?
You like that it looks like you're dabbing while you're playing?
No.
Dab.
No, the one specific reason why I like it is because every time I see one of the violins play, I quote back from that one song, like that one vine where the girl's just playing her violin. She goes, dee, 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 and then her bow.
So orchestra class is one big reminder of this funny vine she saw one time.
So as long as I'm going to orchestra, I'm good. They don't even have Vine no more, do they?
No, Vine got dead.
Yeah, what happened to Vine?
I don't know.
Everybody just stopped using it, or what? Probably got into trouble. Okay, so orchestra. What instrument do you play?
I play viola, but every time I look over at the violins, I just remember that one vine, and I'm like, one of their bows is gonna break.
I don't know. What's the difference between what you play and a violin?
Mine is bigger.
Bigger? Mm-hmm. Is it tuned the same way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has the same parts and everything.
It's just bigger.
Bigger.
Not way bigger.
Not way bigger. Violin is that, and then the viola is
Okay. So
these are hand measurements.
Yeah, hand measurements. So she went from about 12 inches to about 18.
Yeah.
Just so everybody's aware of that. So what made you pick that instrument? I mean, or did it pick you? Instruments, I think, tend to pick the person.
I didn't want to play bass because I didn't want to stand up. I just didn't want to
That's
stand
good.
up.
That's good thinking.
Reasoning? Because you wanted to sit? That's the same reason why I picked to play drums. I wanted to sit. Shit, yes. I was like, hell no, I don't want to stand up. I want to sit. Are you kidding me?
Lazy ass
right,
bastard.
exactly.
Yeah, also, I didn't want to do band because I don't want to blow my lungs out, right?
Oh, right.
Because be like...
Your face is turning red. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And violin is too small.
What other instruments did you try out before that one?
So I tried cello.
Yeah.
I think. No, I didn't. They didn't have cello.
Cello.
Did they? No, they didn't have cello. So they didn't let you play the cello, but they did let you play bass, which was too big because
yeah,
it was the biggest one
right.
I have.
Uh-huh.
So it was gotta reach way up high, gotta grab that, gotta go.
Just awkward to play. Yeah, that's a huge instrument, especially for you're only what, 6'5", 6'6", right?
No, yes,
No,
I don't know. Maybe, who knows?
So you said no to the bass. It was too big.
Nope.
And you couldn't sit.
No, yeah. No.
Or wait, could you? Yeah.
Well, I mean, he doesn't let you sit. My orchestra teacher doesn't let you sit, at all.
Just you?
No, he doesn't let. No, he doesn't let the bass sit.
He doesn't let the bass sit. Okay.
The bass isn't supposed to sit.
Yeah.
Because it's a stand-up bass. You gotta go.
Right, you have to stand on the bass. That's why they call it a stand-up bass.
Yeah.
You have to stand on it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The notes are pretty
Tell jokes
good,
between
though.
songs.
Right. Stray Cats. Okay, so the bass you tried out, and then the next one was
violin. And
the violin, and then you
didn't like the violin. What was wrong with the violin?
Too small.
Too small.
And I was like,
I think we're on to a story here, guys.
They didn't have.
I've heard this story before. I've heard this one.
If you just add a couple of bears.
Yeah. And some porridge, and maybe a bed. Maybe somebody's been sleeping in my chair, sitting in my chair. Yeah, I mean. Okay, so what was the last instrument again? The
viola, but they didn't let you they didn't let you try out cello.
Somebody's playing my viola, and they're playing it right now. Roar, let's get her.
And then the bears ate Goldilocks.
Yeah, the bears ate her. Yep, and they sat and played the viola after they were done.
No, the dad played the bass. Mom played the cello. Baby was like, let me do my viola this time.
Right, you got it all planned out. I like that. You should write a book. You get that shit published no time.
I should get this published.
Yeah, you probably will.
What is that, diary?
No.
No?
Yes.
Yes, it is. She just realized that it was at risk of being opened and read.
Don't leave it out, and make sure that key is hid.
It's hid under my makeup.
Oh, well, it's not there anymore.
Now you just told everybody that's where it was. That wasn't very smart.
No, you just told the whole world.
Wow.
It's
mine now.
Wow.
They can't even open it.
What do you got there?
It's apparently a pen.
It's my pen.
Oh, that writes really nice. Let me see that one.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's technically my friend's pen. But,
I'll stay with this one.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's like a fine little tip thing.
I like those.
I love them.
They're pretty good.
They write so smooth.
Yeah.
Especially when you're writing people up.
It's not a G2, though.
No, this one is not a G2.
I like the G2. I like my G2s.
It will literally always piss my teachers off when we would just go.
Sitting there clicking.
Especially when I grab two of them and bang on the desk like this.
What class do you do this in?
Really? The teacher gets upset when you bang on the desk?
Wow.
She goes, I go like this with the clicky pens, like, and they're just like, who's doing that? We should quit it. And I'm like, no. No.
You tell the teacher no?
No.
Man.
It's just like in my mind, I'm like, no.
Yeah, while you're putting them down? No. Yes, okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Here you go.
No. I'm not
Son of a motherless. Yep. Who's your favorite teacher? I mean, obviously don't, they're probably going to listen to this after we post it and send it to them, but who's your favorite teacher? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Not my math teacher.
Not your math teacher. Is that
not your math teacher.
No.
What's wrong with your math teacher?
Yeah.
Math is boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your math teacher boring?
It's all boring. No matter who's teaching it, it's boring.
It is kind of boring, right?
Well, that's not really her fault, though, right?
I mean, no, it's not. It just, it doesn't even depend on who's teaching it. It's just boring in general.
Math. What about science? You like science?
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
English. I bet you do really good in English, though. You like English, huh?
I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's like there almost. I have 2 hours in English, though. So
really?
So I have 7 different hours, but 6 different classes.
Okay. So are you in the same English class then, back to back for those 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But there is a break in between.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I'd go crazy.
They give it the weirdest name. They call it passing period.
Passing period. I guess.
Yeah.
So
that's the 4 minutes you get in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the tardy bell rings.
yeah.
That's right.
And then that's actually the time that you get in the hallway.
Third and fourth hour, and boom. And then I go to lunch, then 5th hour. And then 6 hours gym.
See, that's different because when I was in school, we used to go to 2nd hour, and then we would go to 6th hour, and then we would go to 3rd hour.
Oh, right.
And then 5th hour.
And then we would go between 2nd and 7th hour though, we would have passing time and lunch, and then we would go to 8th hour and then come back to 3rd hour.
That's really different from how we do it.
But only if you were in 7th grade.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because then once you go into 8th grade, it goes 5th hour, 3rd hour, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 6th.
First hour after all the rest of them, basically.
Yeah.
So it's not called first hour, it's called basically like 3rd hour.
Yeah. Except that you have to call it first hour.
That is so confusing.
It really was. School was a lot harder when we went.
Now it's
We had to walk
first, second, third, break, fourth. Lunch,
See,
fifth,
man, why did they do that
sixth,
when we
seventh.
were there?
I
That
don't
would have
know.
made so much more sense.
I know.
You just counted in order. How easy is that?
I had to walk to school uphill both ways
Yeah, like they do it like sixth
In the
graders have
snow,
to go
right?
in the back.
on my hands.
Yeah, sixth graders have to go in the back,
Yeah.
and all the rest of the kids go in front.
Why
And I'm
just the
like-
6th graders?
Maybe
'Cause you
it's
guys are-
their classes are
You know what
always
it's called?
closer.
You know what it's called? It's
What?
called 6th grade privilege.
That's right.
That's exactly what it's
You
called.
guys get your own special entrance that no one
Yep.
else can go in.
No one else.
No one else.
But the
Just
fifth graders
this
that
is
are,
just
the,
for
like,
sixth
eighth
graders.
and seventh graders that go up there are like walking by, just like
Staring you down.
And you can
Like-
see them. They're looking at you like,
They're like,
Staring you down.
I wish I was in
like
sixth grade
jealous.
again.
Are they
wish I was in sixth
staring
grade
daggers into you,
Again.
red
Like,
red laser beams
Yep.
off of the mirror.
trying to set you on fire with their eyes?
My soul is burning.
just staring down like, I wish I was in sixth grade again.
Wish I was in sixth grade again.
I know. Oh my no. God, I would be
No.
man.
Sometimes I think, do you ever think about that? Like the idea that if you could go back and start from a certain point in your life and just do it all over again, would you do it or would you not?
I mean, I don't know. Would
What? Well,
Who knows?
And you,
I mean,
you
yeah,
you
I-
keep
not
all
for
the knowledge that you have.
Right. Not for any particular reason other than to fucking go have fun, man. I mean,
really?
yeah. I mean,
Just know it all, just blow off class.
I
and
mean,
be like,
not saying
know
that
the answer,
what I have
Mr.
now is
something.
bad by any means. Like,
No,
I
no.
right.
Like you can go
But-
back, know all the answers to all your
Do I have
essays.
to do it all again, or can I just pick certain moments that I want to just?
No,
You
man,
know,
you gotta
go have fun
You
and,
got to
like-
go back and do it from now.
Nah.
See, I don't think I would either.
Yeah.
And,
Like,
and
and
you know
even
what?
if you did, you would know all the stuff you still know. So like, you would know all the answers. You'd be like, I know it.
Well, there's
I
that,
know
but
it.
like
I know
for
it.
me, it's
Getting Harvard. I know it.
I know
Yeah.
everything I've been through to get here.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know if I
Like,
would
you want to go
do
back
it
to
again.
that? Yeah.
But I think more than that, that's part of it. But more than that, I would be afraid that I wouldn't get back to where I am.
Yeah.
Like something would be
Like
different.
either you
Something
would be
would
better
change.
Sure.
or worse. than
And
now, or something.
I feel like there I would lose something, even if I gained
because
some crazy shit, right? Because you go
Right.
back and okay, say you go back to sixth grade. Well, I know which companies I'm investing in, you
Right.
know, or what games I'm betting on, or whatever.
Right.
That knowledge is there, so that's
so
going to
you're
change
thinking of
different
total
things
Back
in my
to the
life.
Future plot
Oh
here.
fuck yeah! I got the
Yeah.
almanac
Go
stuck in my
back.
head.
Yeah.
Past,
Yeah.
you
No,
also
I
mess
mean-
up. Like you do something wrong in the past, and you also mess up the future.
Yeah.
You know, because like
Right.
without the past, you have no future.
And
like,
I
if
don't
you
know.
do
I just
nothing in the past,
I
then
like
you
where I'm
have
at
no
now. And
Yeah.
even if I had, say, a bunch of money or
Right.
you know, lived in a better place or whatever, there would be something that I would miss.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would do it.
Because you would always
As I
lose
know.
something when you come back.
Forget that shit. I'll stay where I'm at.
Yeah,
I agree.
probably a smart choice.
I agree. Even though I should. Yeah. No, I think. Yeah. No. Too much bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm.
Too much stuff has happened in my life already.
You're
I don't want to go
freaking
back.
5
Really?
years old. You're like 6. What do you mean?
No, I'm 11.
Oh, 11. Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's
Other
5 plus
sister.
6.
Yeah,
Others-
5 plus
other-
6,
yeah.
right?
5
Bingo.
plus 6.
Yeah, you're 11. You've had a lot of stuff happen to you in your 11 years, huh? Have you?
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of
Yes.
good things, though, right? What?
Really? You're gonna go with no?
Wow. Like, you
gonna
had to
go
take
with
time
no.
to think about that.
I was like, yeah.
There's that
I
sixth grade
guarantee you
privilege
couldn't
again.
even count 5 negative things that have ever happened to you.
Heck no. Heck no.
Throw them out there. I'll debunk them real quick.
Right. Debunk session ready.
I'll tell you what.
Set, go.
one time, my sister took the TV remote away
Yeah.
from me,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't get to watch my Vines. And now Vines aren't even a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's how long it's been since she took the remote.
She been calling me puta since 3rd grade.
5 things. Can you do it?
No.
No.
That's right. That's what I thought.
That's
I
good.
mean,
Go ahead. Let's hear it. Air your grievances. Go ahead. Put it out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start writing these down.
I want to know what Tina thinks is a bad thing that's happened in her life.
I've been bullied.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to tell us everything.
Yeah, I want all the details now.
Names and addresses, and how many uncles and pit bulls they have.
Man, I don't even know.
Come on. Who'd you get bullied by?
Well, I like okay, there was one guy at my elementary school, like, who used to come up to me and just be like, especially in the winter, he used to like kick snow in my face and stuff, and I would be like,
kick snow in your face?
No, he literally one day walked up to me and was like, you know, like,
this is the hand motion for kicking snow in someone's face.
Right. The hand motion is a flick of the wrist.
Flick of the wrist.
like 2 fingers. Flick.
2 fingers to represent legs of Tina. And then a whole handful of fingers swiping the snow up towards her face.
Right. Wow.
With that sound effect.
And he did this intentionally to you?
Yeah, like,
What's his
with
name?
his group of friends.
What's his name?
Kevlin.
Kevlin.
Like,
Kevlin?
yeah, Kevlin, I think.
Jesus, what a name.
Compare that to my boyfriend.
Is he still at your school?
Oh, boyfriend. I love
That's
it.
one good thing.
Hold on, let's talk about your boyfriend. Let's go back and remind everyone, you're 11 years old, in 6th grade,
Ooh.
constantly throwing around the word boyfriend. That's it? You don't want to talk about it? Come on, what's his name?
Yeah, what's his
What's
name?
boyfriend's name?
Here.
Oh, shit.
It's in the diary.
The first day.
Oh, it's open.
I mean, this one is kind of messy over there, but, you know.
Dear diary, I just started middle school, and it is very easy. I have a boyfriend. His name is ... arrow to the next page. I can't even read what it says. What does that say?
It says
It says Davenor.
Davin or.
Davin or Davin. Or Devin. And there's hearts, big yellow hearts.
Wow.
It says Davin plus Kristen inside the heart. This is textbook stuff, man. This is great.
Wait a second. Time out. Stop real quick. Do you go by Kristen?
At school, yeah.
Only at school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in elementary school, I went by.
No, that's cool because I used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I was Bobby at home. But when I was at school,
Bobby.
motherfuckers, I was Rob. You know what's up, girl. What's my name again? Rob.
Rob.
Oh, here's a good one. This entry must be brand new.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
So, tonight is my dad's podcast night.
Yeah.
And he always invites Uncle Rob.
Uncle Rob.
One more thing. Guess what? I'm in it.
Yes.
We made the diary, bro. Fuck yeah. High five. Tip top.
Shit. Dad and Uncle Rob. Man, that's great. Thank you. I feel privileged. That's that 6th grade privilege.
We rate pretty high.
Yeah, we do. Tomorrow when I go to school to meet Devlin and Kevlar. Before I go fucking break their legs, I'll let them know that I made your diary, just like they
That's
did.
right.
Okay.
Crack, crack.
Bam.
Kevlin and Davin.
Okay, I thought it was Davenport and Kevlar. No.
Keith and Javelin.
Keith and Javelin. No.
No. Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
Damn old people.
All right, we're off the rails.
We're so far off. Well, anyway.
All in the weeds. Well, anyway.
Yep. Any good music or good movies? Have you guys watched The Mandalorian yet?
No.
No, I don't think I'm going to.
Jesus Christ.
Is it good?
Are you a fan of Star Wars? Yes or no? You either are or you're not, dude. It can't be shoulders up.
No.
Maybe. Okay, so then don't watch it.
I don't get into it like
right, don't watch it.
Like the fan base does.
Right, don't watch it.
I think it's
Tina,
fine.
are you?
No.
Okay, don't watch it then.
I freaking hate it.
Have you guys seen the 3
You
minute?
hate it.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
Yeah, I hate it.
Have you guys seen the 3 minute? What's so? Yet that little spork from the Toy Story. Mm-hmm. Forky. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that 3 minute special yet on Disney Plus?
No.
No, man, I don't have no Disney Plus. That's too much. I can't get another platform.
You don't have Disney Plus yet? I thought you did.
No, man.
Oh, come on.
No, we talked about this. I do not have Disney
I thought
Plus.
you did. Why am I thinking that you did?
Because, I don't know. You're thinking of somebody else, man.
I could have swore you had. I could have swore that I seen Jessica singing The Little Mermaid from Disney Plus.
No, that's just how she does, man. Every now and then.
Her. She's just got to get it out.
She's got to get into her Disney princess space. You know?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, don't.
Oh, yeah.
No.
She loves every couple of months. It'll be like a cleaning day or a cooking day or something like that, and she's got the speaker on, just full
Disney
volume.
Song, blasting Disney songs.
Every Disney movie from her childhood till today.
Oh no!
And she's got every song.
Blasted every single song on one specific playlist listed special days or something like that.
Really?
Blasting music, just like boom.
Disney, mom's into Disney, huh?
Oh man, yeah. And she, you know,
don't
give
even
it to her.
watch
She
the movie.
doesn't
She
do
just
it that
listens to the
often, but every now and then you got to listen to some Disney music.
Like after Frozen 2, she just blasted Disney music.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
we went to see Frozen 2.
Yeah, how was it?
I actually thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
It was good. It was better
impressed.
than the original, actually.
I thought the music in it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And interesting because they had some kind of dissonant stuff overlaid, and it was all there was a lot of minor key elements to it, and I thought the music was really good. I thought the story was interesting.
For me, it was better than the original, though.
I've heard that.
It was pretty compelling in different parts.
Yeah.
And there's some goofy ass shit in it too.
Sure.
Like in the middle of the movie, I'd say probably about a third of the way through, they basically break the whole thing down, and Kristoff gets basically a 5-minute 80s style music video.
Really?
Yes.
With the reindeer singing and all that. It's like,
Yeah, I heard about the reindeer singing.
It's so
If you haven't seen it, you gotta look that up.
I'll have to check it out.
Because it's
hilarious.
It's hilarious because it really is straight out of the 80s. The way they used to make the music videos and everything, where there's like 3 of him and they're all like a little bit fuzzy and they're all overlaid.
Oh my God.
You know, and he's in the woods and the sun is shining through and he's looking all like like pensive and thoughtful. He's deep in thought and he's singing this song.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
You're gonna have
I told
to.
Renee, I said I wanted to take the kids when
see
they were,
Frozen 2.
you know,
Yep.
all the daycare kids.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's pack up and go shove popcorn in our face, and we'll do it right before your parents, so I can buy you all this candy and pop, and I'll give it to you right before your parents pick you up.
That's great, Uncle Rob.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what are
Appreciate
uncles
that.
for? You know,
They're gonna love that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Can I tell you something? Like, remember that time when I was 4 when I broke my fingers?
You did not break your fingers.
Well, I like fractured them at least.
You
When I
did
got
not
them-
fracture them either. You got
What
them
happened?
pinched in the van door.
Yeah, well, it felt like they were broken. It literally did.
I'm sure that it hurt quite a lot, but no, you did not break them. But yes, I do remember that. Okay.
Hi.
Well, you need to describe in words what you got going on there.
Okay, so you know, so there's one knuckle like at the bottom of your hand that like controls the whole thing, and then you got the middle knuckle, and then you got the top one. Now on my left hand, my thumb, my index, and my pinky, they fold normally, but my middle and my ring, they like in the middle knuckle, sometimes it will like freeze up like this, like
To where you can't move it.
basically, and then it cracks open like that, like goes.
I'm a little bit fanatical about doors and kids and fingers getting caught in the doors. No matter where I'm at, if there's a door that's open and is shutting and no one is there, like helping the door close or watching it, I stand there and wait just to make sure some kid doesn't run up and stick his fingers in.
Yeah,
like accidentally go.
Because I've seen it.
You guys want to hear a good one? You guys want to hear a good one?
Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Want to hear a good one?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
This is a good one.
Go ahead. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I must have been about
35.
Yeah. No. Maybe 7. 6 maybe. And my cousin, who was 3 years younger than me, 4 years younger than me, he and I were arguing about toys or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. And of course, me being the oldest one, I got in trouble because I'm...
You should know better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fucking adults. And I know, who sets that fucking standard? Anyway, so I was pissed, and I was told to go to my room. So, all right.
Oh, God, I know
Yeah.
where this is going.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it.
Yep.
Oh god.
It hurts already.
Man. So he followed me
Oh god.
without realizing because he was young, and I slammed the door.
Oh, no.
And
God.
I did, and I fucking cut half of his pinky finger off in the door.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Jesus.
Yep.
Bobby, what the fuck?
I did. I tell you, I didn't even know what happened at the time. I
Did he
didn't.
scream?
Yeah. He.
I don't know.
as soon as
Half
it
his
happened,
finger
like-
got cut off.
And it was
You
his
scream?
pinky. It was his pinky finger because he must have been trying to get it out of there because he seen the door coming. You know.
Oh,
Now, is it like a
God.
light hollow
Dude, this is a
core
fucking
interior
old.
door?
This is a fucking.
So it's like a solid.
It's fucking. It's heavy, dude. Like if the rest of the fingers would have been there, they probably all would have been snapped off.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
Because
Oh,
was it
no.
on the
Oh,
hinge
no.
side?
No.
Or on the left side? It was on the left side.
Yeah.
You must have slammed that fucker.
I did fucking slam it.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh,
I did,
no.
and I remember my grandmother was over at our house. That you know, our grandmother, not mine, but our grandmother was at the house that day, and she came into the bedroom, and I was already upset, so I was crying and shit. You know, oh, whatever, I can't have my fucking toy, blah blah blah. And here she comes in and fucking grabs his finger off of the floor, and then I finally realized like why he was crying. I guess at first I think I just thought he was crying just because
Because you slammed the door
Yeah,
in his
because
face.
you know, fuck you, get the fuck out of my face.
Go away.
You know? You're the fucking reason why I'm in trouble.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
Little bastard.
fucker.
You don't get to follow me.
You're lucky I didn't
We
cut
ain't
your whole-
friends no more.
Yeah, you look at it, cut your whole fucking hand off, asshole. No, but no, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, cut his finger off. Yeah, I sure did.
Jesus.
So they were in the bathroom. I remember at that point in time, after she grabbed the finger, they were putting the finger on ice,
Of course.
and my mom, for whatever reason, his mom wasn't there. And it's too far back for me to really remember like all the fucking exact details, you know.
Yeah.
But his mom wasn't there, I don't think, and they had to rush him to the hospital, obviously, to go get his fucking finger sewn back on.
Were they able to?
They did sew it back on, but now his little pinky nail, like, dude. And I know I'm laughing. I know I'm laughing. I love my cousin. Don't get me wrong. No, I love my fucking cousin. But he's, he's got like a baby
Sorry,
nail.
it was
He's got like a baby nail.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You know, and of course his fingers, like, I don't think it ever, I mean, I think it grew, but obviously it's premature, so
So it's like more
so it's way smaller than,
the others.
yes.
Oh,
But but he still has a nail on it, and unless you really look, I don't think you could tell that it was ever chopped off.
Oh no.
And then, you guys want to hear another good one before we leave?
Hold on. Just one question.
God.
Did he ever
Yeah.
forgive you?
Oh
You
yeah.
guys talk now?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. We live just a couple blocks away from
I'm
each other.
sure,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. She was just at my house the other day. Of course he forgave me. He forgave me the next day. You
I
know.
told my boyfriend about
that's
like
good.
this.
You got to stop saying that. That's driving me up the
I-
wall.
Yeah, because I'm breaking his legs. I'm not punching him in the mouth.
Okay, so I told him that I could do this, and he's like, "I'm gonna break my fingers now." And the very next day, his nerve got busted.
Oh, see.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
His nerve got busted?
Okay. So
This doesn't sound healthy, Tina.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound good at all.
okay. Okay. So, no, it was actually that same day, though. So he was partnered up with something for aerial tennis, and then, like, one of the plastic paddles just...
Bam. Hit him right in the finger.
Oh.
Did it break it?
So it was
No,
an accident, right? He's not going home and, like, chopping his own fingers.
No. No. Like, no. No. Not going home and going, like, let me get the butcher knife.
Oh, good Lord. All right, Bobby.
The big one.
What's your second one?
The second one.
Yeah, give me the second one.
So this is a birthday party for another cousin of mine, and
How many cousins you got?
Fuck,
Are you a
dude.
stereotype?
Fuck yeah, yeah, that many.
It was me.
It was me,
Y my cousin.
Jose,
Y my cousin.
Maria.
Y my other cousin.
Jorge,
Fernando. Jorge.
Fernando the third.
Jose.
Second.
So
Hosby.
so we were celebrating her birthday, and I don't know how old she turned. She was young. She was little.
Like 2,
4?
3, 4, yeah.
Uh-huh.
The young ones.
4.
Yeah,
4, 5, 6. Who knows? Yeah.
she was young. I know that much. So
And you were?
fuck, 10.
Okay.
Old
Big
enough.
ol'
Old
onesie.
enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
1-0.
rough estimate.
Right.
We don't need it.
And so we had been playing with the stroller all day.
Okay.
You know, I mean, stroller, kids, bunch of kids, you know, obviously Jorge, Fernando, Hector, Ryan, fucking, you know, all the fucking cousins, you know, right? So,
Juan.
I mean, fucking Juan,
that got his...
Juan,
Big
and 2
mouth.
and 3.
Juan.
And actually, there was a family, a fucking family from Thailand.
Oh, God.
And
Here we go.
I remember the little boy's name was Tu.
Yeah.
I was like,
THI.
yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Yeah. Two, not really. 1, 2. Okay.
1, 2,
Juan
3.
and 2. Yeah.
Juan.
Yeah, that was the joke. Anyway, so what did I do? I said, hey, you want to go for a ride in the stroller? Well, fuck, dude. Yeah, let's go. That sounds like fun, right?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, we're in the stroller, right? Until you hit the bump in the sidewalk.
And now you're not in the stroller anymore.
Man,
I'll
she's
be
not.
like-
Well, she is because I strapped her in
Yeah.
and I went right on top of her.
Oh, no!
And I broke her arm on her birthday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
I know, just a
Bump
fucking
on
bully,
sidewalk,
man.
Barrel roll,
Like,
right on top
Pretty
of your,
much.
Like real
right on top
bad?
of your
Like,
baby cousin.
Bad
Right on
enough
top.
that she had to have
Just
cast for like so
Well,
many
sure.
weeks. Yeah.
Like pancake.
Poor
She's
baby.
a pancake.
yeah.
She still brings that shit up. They both do. Remember the time you cut
Remember
my
Bobby
feet?
when you fucking broke my arm?
Remember the time? Yeah, she was just at the house the last weekend, I
Was
think.
she?
Yeah, for the show. Remember when you broke my arm? How can you're never gonna let me fucking forget. You fucking say it to me every time I see you. I see you once a week.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. Broken
So-
arms and cut off pinkies.
I think the only time I ever hurt somebody else like that, and I'm lucky too. I'll preface it by saying that we don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
I'll run into her every now and then, and
It's just a
We don't-
subject, right?
we don't talk about it anymore. It's fucking under the bridge.
Old news.
So it was out. I was out with Jess, and we were meeting up with her sister Chelsea, and some of her friends, and it's at RBI's out on the patio, and so they got all the patio furniture, all the metal patio furniture,
Oh, God.
and
I know this is gonna be...
so it's everything's heavy, you know.
Yeah.
So they're all kind of seated around this table, and it's a good group of people. And I'm off, like, standing over to the side,
Yonder.
talking on the phone for a second or whatever. And then, so I get done with the phone call, and this girl, her name's Jenna, she says, "Come on over, come sit by us." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool." So I got,
I'm guessing you're the
I
only
pulled up
guy
a chair,
there, right?
and
Probably.
The big heavy patio furniture chair, the
Right.
big rod metal one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking metal. You picked it was probably 30 pounds.
Yeah.
The chair by itself. So, and then I pull it up. I sit down in the chair, and you know how you scoot up a chair,
Yeah.
right, closer to the table,
Yeah.
whatever. What happened? As I'm scooting it forward, I lift it up, and I set it down right on her toe.
Right on
One of the
Jenna's
legs
toe.
right on her toe.
Right on Jenna's toe.
And then, of course, I sit on it, So not only do I put the chair on it, I put me on top of that.
Which
She's
is
wearing
like...
heels with open toe.
Oh, geez.
Oh, God.
Right.
That is
And
not
then
a
she
good
starts fucking
freaking.
right, making this face, not even making noise, but like making this face and like moving around like, what the fuck? Something's wrong. Something's not right. And I look at her and I go, oh shit. I figured it out. I got the fucking chair off of her. And then I'm just looking at her like I'm in shock. Like, what the fuck just happened? How did we go from everything's chill to cool and now her shoe is filling up with blood?
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
She's bleeding everywhere.
What?
Fucking everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
There's blood on the ground.
Oh, my God.
And, like, I'm, like, embarrassed to say I'm, like, paralyzed. Just looking at her like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And luckily, there were people around.
Right. Grab a
and,
fucking towel.
Like, other
medics,
people are taking care of it. So, like, I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm just trying to convey, like,
What the...
oh, my God, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm saying it, I'm repeating it.
Yeah, and it doesn't
and
matter.
I'm looking at her, and I'm just
but...
like, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
So, yeah, her toe is obviously fucking broken and it's bleeding. It was still attached, thank God.
Like, you fucking cut it off then.
No, it was still attached, but basically,
yeah.
I crushed that fucker.
Oh, my goodness, man.
I know. And
was it the pinky?
I honestly don't remember.
I think
I don't think it was. I think it was like the second one. Not the big toe, but the one right next to it.
Oof.
The second or third.
Man.
I honestly don't remember because I never asked. But so I'm like, the next day,
and I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing because I'm just.
It is a little bit funny looking back on it, but I'm trying to think what the fuck I can do to make it up to her. You can't. You can't do anything.
There's not enough flowers. Fucking sorry notes.
I got
sympathy cards.
They got. I don't know if I got her flowers, but I got her some of those that cookie bouquet shit.
Yeah.
Cookies by design.
Yeah,
something
hell
like
yeah.
that.
Those are always nice.
I brought her a few things at her job the next day just to be like.
So she went to work the next day.
She did.
Oh well, then fuck it. She's good.
She did. Oh yeah. No, she went to the fucking emergency or immediate care or something like that, and she got it looked at and wrapped up, and she was hobbling around for a while.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, I brought her that stuff and apologized as best I could, and then
did she like? I mean, she was cool with that, or
she didn't.
As cool as she could be,
right?
Okay.
She didn't.
Did she at least say,
as
"Hey,
far as
you know
I
what?
can tell,
I knew it was an accident. Don't worry." I mean, or was she just like, "Okay, thank you"?
More the second thing. I think.
See,
she didn't, and not that it was her responsibility to, but she didn't say anything to like alleviate my guilt.
That's what I'm trying to get to, right?
Right. You know, I felt guilty about it for a really long time,
right. And I mean,
and that's why, like, I would run into her every now and then, and I'd have to be like, "How's your toe? Are you doing okay? Are you better now?
Right.
Is everything good?"
And you still feel bad.
Of course. Still, to this day, I still feel bad.
Right.
But we're at least to the point where we can see each other and talk about something else.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the toe.
And she might not even be thinking about it at all. I always will. It'll always be in the back of my mind every time I see her. But at least we don't have to talk about it.
No.
Yeah,
Jeez.
fuck.
But I don't remember ever hurting anybody.
Right.
Aside from that.
I remember one time when our cousins were over, I accidentally clawed someone in the back of the neck, and like a piece of their skin came out in my finger.
How is that an accident?
I didn't. Okay.
You guys were playing basketball, right?
No, I think they just ran past me, and my hand was just like that, and it just went.
Oh.
Or something.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because usually when my cousins used to try to run past me, and then I kind of seen them, then my foot would accidentally kind of go out.
What?
And then accidentally
I
would
didn't know he was
trip.
going to be running right there.
Right. And then accidentally they would fall.
I don't know what was happening. Like.
Accidentally.
Maybe I did purposely scratch him. Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe
accidentally.
But all
maybe
I know,
I did. Maybe I didn't.
That's right.
Chunk of like beige
What's it to you?
skin.
Who knows?
Have you got? Speaking of that, Italian. Is that your Italian accent, or was that?
I'm sure that's a terrible New York Italian accent.
New York Italian. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The Irishman yet?
No, but
No.
no.
Okay, good.
Is it good?
You know, if If it looks good to you, you watch it. I invested time in it. Yeah. No, I was pissed.
Oh, it wasn't good.
You
were not happy with it?
Man. Yeah. Well, anyway. What do you think, Tina?
I don't know.
Was it exciting?
Did you
was
have
it
fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And I'm in the diary. That's awesome, dude. High five on
we
that.
are in the diary.
High five, for real. There you go.
There you go. Thanks to everybody for listening and sticking with us. And we'll be back next week.
Peace.